Yes. Are you excited, guys? So in this section, I'll be teaching you guys how to create designs using Canva, and everything we'll be learning here, you can apply it in, maybe you want to be a graphics designer, or also you want to be a social media manager. With everything you learn in this session, you can use it to start making designs. So the software we'll be using for this class, since it's beginners class, I'll be using Canva. Then after that, we can proceed to using Affinity to also create designs. I'll show you how you can make nice designs using Affinity, Canva, and also how to make nice videos using CapCut. So let's dive in. Now, the software we're using for this is Canva, and Canva is an online software, so meaning you just go to your web browser and you type www.canva.com. So you can either choose to download it or use it in your web browser, so whichever way you want. For me, for this class, I'm just using the web browser, so you can just directly go and search www.canva.com. Now, so when you open your Canva page, you're faced with this home page where you see the home, project, templates, brand, apps, and also you can see the recent designs that you've done in this place. Now we have this section that is asking you, what will you design today? So either you want to design invoice, create a document, whiteboard, presentation for social media, video, or website. Depending on what you want to create, you can just directly pick an option here. And also we have this size here, this option here for the custom size. One thing every designer needs to know is the resolution. Now let's say, for instance, if I want to make a design for social media, we all know that it's a 1:1 aspect ratio. So if you know the resolution, you can just directly come to this custom size, then enter the resolution. But if you still don't know the resolution that you want to work on, you can just directly search from the list of what we have here, and Canva would just give you like a template to start working on. So for this class, I just want the class to be more on practical base. We can just directly search for one or two templates, and we start by creating and seeing how everything is being done in Canva. Let's say, for instance, you work in, what kind of industry should I use as an instance? Let's say gym or food, whichever one. So you just come to this search. Let's say I search for gym flyer. So search it under the Canva template. Now you can see, once I typed flyer, Canva already knew that, okay, the size for flyer is usually A4. So you can see A4 21 by 29 centimeters. So, and you can also see some templates that Canva is showing me. So I can just directly pick from any of these templates and start making my design from it. Now let's say I like this one. I just click. I click here, then start changing everything I want to match what the client already given me. So let's say, for instance, I want to change the phone number. I can just directly double click here to enter my own phone number, or the phone number of the client. So let's say 056 blah 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 space blah blah blah. Now for the website also, you can just directly type what you already have from your client. Let's say getfit.com. Also for the text, let's say you have any text in mind that the client's already giving you, you can just come here and type the bigger caption. Shape your body. Stay fit. Hit enter to go to the next line. Stay fit. Now this part is the logo. I'll also show you how to make logo, but for now I'm just showing you how you can type and change things. Now As we've opened this part where you can start editing and changing things, the next thing you just need to know is, one good thing about Canva is that they have a lot of assets, a lot of design elements for you to start creating your designs with. So meaning that you don't have to jump out of Canva to go and get anything, starting from the fonts, the images, anything you need to make a stunning designs, they all have it here. Now see, from this tab here, you can just start searching and you see every option. The first option there is the design. So from this design, we can find a lot of templates that you can choose from. So let's say I'm done with this first page and I want to make another design for the same company. So I can just directly come to this search flyer template and search for gym. I search for gym, so you see other options. So it's either you do it from the first page or you do it inside here. So let's say I'm searching and looking for something nice that I'll use for my page 2 of my design. So let's say this one also. I click on this one, so you can see now I have this one for my page 1 and I also have this for page 2. So that's it about this design. The next one we have here is the elements. Now from this element, we have the option to drag and drop any elements that we want to make our designs with. And you can see we have the shapes, graphics, image generator. So meaning that you can use AI to generate any image that you want to use for your design. And also we have stickers, photos, videos. Now let's say, for instance, I want to search for an image. Let's search for gym. Under the elements, I'll just type gym. So once I type gym, you will see it's all been listed in categories. The first category being the graphics. So graphics are anything that are vector based, that you can change their color, you can tweak it however you like. While photos are raster images. So the only thing you can just do is adjustment. You can only adjust them, but you can't tweak them. So the next option we have here also is video. So let's say, for instance, you want to make a kind of motion graphics or anything, then you use the video, keep a video as the background, then add your text. So the next option again we have is audio. So from this audio, for the fact I've typed gym, everything you're seeing here are audios that are related to gyms. So let's click play and see. So you see, with this you can be able to make nice videos, nice motion graphics, everything in Canva without leaving Canva. Now the next option is shapes, but they don't have anything for shapes. We have frames, mockups, and charts. So we don't have anything on the gym for this part, but as time goes on, we'll see a need for this. So now let's go back to photos. Click on the photos option, then you see very nice photos they have. So let's say, for instance, I want to change this image to this one. Immediately I click, you can see it directly pops up there in the screen. So let's say I like this image, I will just drag it and place it on that one I want to replace it with, and boom, you see automatically it's replaced. So let's say I want to change this one also, you can just directly click on the image and it will do the changing for me. So after picking an image, the next thing we are talking about is fonts. Under the element, the next thing we have is the font. So for this font, you can install your own font, but then you need to have Canva Pro to be able to do that. But for the free version, you can only work with the one they already have. Now the best part of using fonts in Canva is that they already have some arrangements of some text. All you just need to do is drag and drop, then you edit it. Now you can see nice font combinations that they already have. So let's say this, keep it simple. Maybe I want to work with this, I will just drag it to this place. Now instead of keep it simple, I can now start editing it and writing what I want to. So let's say get fit, stay healthy. So you see, So meaning I don't need to start thinking about how to combine fonts. And this is very okay for someone who is just starting up. You don't know how to combine fonts and the rest. All you just need to do is come under this their fonts combination. You'll see a lot of template that you can just choose from, and they're all nice. Now the next one is the text box. So let's say you want to type your own, like you don't want to work with your font combination. You can just directly click on the text box and you can just start typing whatever you want. And also you can as well pick from their default text styles. They have some text styles that are already created here. So let's say I need a bold text style. All I need to do is just drag this one, keep it here, then type whatever I want. Then I can now start tweaking and arranging it. Don't worry, I'll teach you guys everything that is here, but for now let's just focus on this point. So you see, so that's all for the element and the text. Now let's go and see how we can be able to tweak this design, because the way I want this class to be, I want it to be 100% practical. I want you guys to learn why practicing. Like, I would want to also see the result from what you've done so far. Now, so let's start tweaking this color now. So let's say that the brand or the company that we are working for, their brand color is red or green. So depending on what their already existing brand is. So let's say it's red, then all we just have to do is tweak this one to match what we already have here. But then if it is green, then we'll just tweak what we already have here to match this. So let's say let's try green for instance. All I need to do is I'll click on this red stuff, click on this banner here, then you see I have options to change the color. Now what I need to do is click on this red color, come to this part here. I see options to pick from the colors that are already in the document. Now, so let's pick the green color. See, it automatically replaces. Now I click on also this red color here and click on the green. See, that has replaced. Now the next one again is I'll come to this point here. Let me zoom it in so you see what I'm saying. I'll click here also, change it from red to, now if you notice very well, you see that there are two red colors here, the brighter shade and the darker shade. So what I'll do is I'll just click and change the color from this to the brighter one, then click on the second one as well, then change it to the darker shade of green. Now also I'll have to do the same for all these guys, change them all to green. Now let's pick the darker shade of green and also dark shade of the green. Also do the same thing for the logo, pick the dark shade of the green. Now also if you notice, there is this effect here. See, there is an effect that is giving this design this kind of red look. So let's go and change that shape also to green. So you see how we've successfully customized these two designs, and now they are matching. Stay fit, get fit and stay healthy. So the next thing again on my list is, let's say for instance you want to change the fonts, you don't like this font. All you just have to do is click on this font and you see that the tools that are needed to change the font, they will directly appear at the top here. So what you just have to do is click on this open source, then come to this part and look for a nice font. So you can just keep scrolling to pick a nice font. Stay fit. Let's say I like this one, I don't like this. Check the Atom font. So once I find the font I like, you see this option asking me to change it for all. So meaning that Canva will just directly help you and look for everywhere you have open source fonts and change it to Atom. So if that's what you want to do, you just click on change all, and Canva will automatically help you in changing the fonts to match wherever you have the open source fonts. Now that's it for changing of the fonts. Now the next thing we need to do now is type in the services. So let's say the client already listed out all the services that they have. you just start typing. How do you type? You just double click to start typing. So let's say group fitness class, group fitness classes, next one-on-one coaching, next nutrition counseling, amenities, and the rest. Yeah, so that's it. So let's say, for instance, you don't like any of this image, you can as well change them just the same way I showed you. So let's say I want to change which image. Let's say I want to change this image. I just have to click on elements, go to photo, make sure I'm in gym, then I'll search and look for anyone I want to change it with. Let's say I want to swap it with this one. I'll just directly click on it, drag it and place it on top of that one I want to replace it with. So let's look for something nice again. Okay, and also you can be more specific in your search. Let's say, for instance, you can just type a lady in the gym, a lady at the gym. So you see, you can be more specific also in what you're typing. That will help. Now, in a situation where this image is not placing properly in the center, you can double click on it to adjust it. So you see, I can adjust it and place it in the center just the way I want it to be. And once I'm done, I click on done. See, it's looking nice already. Now, once you're done with your design, everything is okay, they're all the way you want it. Okay, let's tweak on this font as well. Let's change the color, double click on it, click on this A and change it here. Select, highlight everything and change the color here. So you see, get fit, stay healthy. Now, once I'm okay with everything, I'm comfortable with the design, the next thing I'll do is click on this share button. But before then, let me give the design a name. Let's call it gym flyer design. So once I'm done, I'll click on the share button, click on downloads, then I'll pick an option. So under these downloads, you see we have different file formats that you can choose from. We have the JPG, we have the PNG, we have the PDF print, SVG, a lot of formats. But since this is just a still image, you can see Canva already suggesting PNG for me, and they said that this PNG is best for complex images and illustrations, so I can just directly pick the PNG. Now, if I want to further resize, or maybe I don't want my image to grow past some limits, I can just directly set the limits. But for now, let's just keep all the settings as they are. Now, let's say I want to select the pages I want. Maybe I don't want to download all the designs. Maybe I just need only page 1. All I need to do is uncheck page 2. But since I want to get everything, I'll just select the 2 pages and hit done. Now, when every settings is done and I'm okay, comfortable with that, I can now just click on download and wait for the file to finish downloading. Yeah, you can see my design is done downloading. So guys, I would want you to watch this video and I would love to see what you come up with using Canva. So start creating your design and submit. I would love to see what you'll be able to achieve. Just try to be creative. Think about any kind of flyer using the same gym stuff or any business that you think of. So make nice designs and submit in the WhatsApp group. Let's see what you come up with. Thank you for your time. Bye.